This is John Mulligan reporting from Search Engine Strategies, New York, 2009. I'm here with Kayden Kelly from Blast Advanced Media all the way out in California. How are you today, Kayden?
Fantastic.
Now, you just got out of a great tips and tricks session, right, for people who want to change a few small things on their website and make a big impact on it. So can you tell us, from the optimization perspective, what's one cool thing someone can do?
Well, first fix what's broken. Look at that first, and then really we recommend getting tools, free tools, or very inexpensive tools like Google Analytics, 4Q surveys, and Google Website Optimizer. Those are great tools to start with to really see how people are using your site, what they're doing on your site, and why they're doing what they're doing on your site. Another great tool is Crazy Egg. It actually allows you to see where people are clicking, gives you heat maps and click analysis. For example, we shared an example how there was a special offer ad in our session, and the button was actually clickable, but the image behind it wasn't, and we had a significant number of people actually clicking the image, so we identified that and actually made it clickable, and conversions went up about 10% there.
Wow. Okay, so let's bring it to conversions then. Once someone's optimized their website, how can they tune and tweak and test their site for better conversion rates?
Well, the key is really ongoing testing. So once you've identified what people are doing, why they're doing it, you get a lot of insight in terms of what's wrong and what your weak links are. Then you go about making changes, and then you want to test those changes. So the idea is, what we recommend in this session is start simple. We actually did share a case study on natureair.com, how basically what we did is we had a strong call to action for book a flight on the destination page. However, we made a contextual destination-specific call to action with what the airfare rate started from, and the conversions went up 2,000%, from 1% to up to 20% conversion, and that's a top of the funnel page, so it made a major impact on the overall site conversion.
I actually remember what that site used to look like. Yeah. So obviously those are some huge numbers. Can you give, like, apart from that one case study, like a general perspective on like how useful it is to like do a few basic changes on a site?
Well, what we really recommend is it's the idea of ongoing optimization, and you can really do that by, for example, if you start on your home page, you maybe identify 10 things you can test, and you look to optimize those, say, an average of 2.5% each. That'll give you an overall conversion uplift of 25% on that one page. Then you go to your next funnel step, for example, your category or search page, and maybe you say you change 5 things, and you get an increase of an average of 5% each for, again, an overall 25% increase in conversion. And so you it's the idea of breaking it down into simple pieces and making these small. So it's really easy. It's easy to make small changes than it is to just say, I want to try to improve the page overall by 25%. So then you'll improve your conversion rate by 25% on the category page, and then you go down, let's say, to the product detail page, do the same thing, and then go to the cart, do the same thing, and then by that, just those 4 key steps in your process will typically double your conversion rate and double your monthly sales. And for example, we shared a case study where it can actually increase your yearly sales on a small business site, e-commerce, by about $3.4 million a year by those simple changes.
Well, there you go. Baby steps, everybody, but they have a pretty large impact. Thanks a lot, Kayden.
Thank you, John. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Look for more on our Search Engine Strategies New York channel on YouTube.